Okay, I'm in the same place and I'm starting a new video. I just have this idea that videos shouldn't go much longer than 10 minutes, and there used to be a thing where you couldn't upload a video longer than 10 minutes or something, and maybe that's what I'm thinking of, but now it's just kind of my unofficial guideline of don't make movies that are too long. And this is an unknown grass or sedge with pointy, I don't know what it is. Sedges have edges. Okay, this is a, well, it actually has like a kind of pointy feeling cross section. Maybe it is actually a sedge. I can't tell, and I don't really want to rip it down just to find out. I think that's not very nice. I don't really want to rip plants apart just to find out what they are. I sometimes do anyway, but so anyhow, yeah, what was I going to say? There was another one, mint. Mint was the one. We have wild growing mint, as if that's any surprise. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it in this video, but we have all these little fairy dust flower seeds blowing from someplace. They're probably way too small to be seen in the video, but those little flower seeds are all coming from somewhere down in this direction, over by the barn. Mint, before I forget, because my short-term memory failure, I think this is some kind of mint. Let me check. Yep, this is some kind of mint, and what I said was sarcastically, as if that's any surprise, because mint grows everywhere and it's invasive, and you just can't stop mint from growing everywhere, so no big surprise that mint is growing in our yard. This is something called pepper grass. Pepper grass is native and it's edible. I've eaten it in small quantities, not a whole lot at a time, but it just has kind of a spicy, peppery flavor, and I like things that are native. So oh, you know, maybe I should show those weird tomatoes if I can find them. We have these wild tomatoes, and they're poisonous. I haven't tested them personally to find out that they're poisonous. I only read that they're poisonous. And let me see if I can find a good batch of them. They're right here. They have these beautiful little flowers. They're a little bit spiky. They have stickers on them. And here we have lots of little tiny tomatoes. Those are just so cute, and it looks like they would be totally edible, but everyone says that they're poisonous, and I don't remember the official name of this plant, but we have tons and tons of it. Here's some more little tiny tomatoes. They look exactly like, you know, a little grape tomato or something on this beautiful plant. And if I understand correctly, this is a native plant. And you know what? I think I found the source of the fairy seeds. These things are taller than I am. I'm 5'2". And these, I don't know if you can see how tall this is. This is where the fluffy seeds are coming from. I don't know what these are. I have no idea if they're something native or invasive. And that kind of frustrates me. Yeah, we have an entire yard full of these right next to the barn. It kind of frustrates me to be so clueless. I mean, I might know more than the average person does about plants, but I still know nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go back up here because I have Sammy the cat, and I'm supposed to keep watch over him. And Dad will kind of get annoyed if I abandon Sammy in the front yard without watching him. Oh, there you are. There you are. You were following me into the backyard. You were wondering where I was going. Now I'm all out of breath after running up the hill. Oh, there's my dad. He's taking his walk. And I chose not to go with him today because I'm going to try doing something productive this afternoon. I don't really want to in the big scheme of things, but I'm going to help use the weed eater or weed trimmer in the front yard. And technically, when I say I don't really want to, what I mean is ideally I'd like to have a yard that was like a no-mow, oh my god, I'm so out of breath, a no-mow lawn, so that you just never do any maintenance or almost none. And it's so hard to think when I'm making a video because I have to try to keep talking constantly, but like my brain shuts down and I go like 10 seconds with nothing to say. Yeah, a no-mow lawn with nothing but native plants, and I realize that's not possible because birds come in and they poop and they bring seeds from invasive plants. So, you know, you'd have to constantly work on keeping all the invasive plants out. But there's a butterfly, but I won't be able to film it. Yeah, I can't even see that on the screen. Trying to keep out the invasive plants. But anyway, as it is, we have a regular type of lawn instead of a no-mow native plant garden, as I would have. So, since I'm here and I'm supposed to be helping out, I'm going to help trim the lawn around the edges where the mower can't go. We had help from a neighbor. I talked about how I had never mowed a lawn before and was just learning how to use a push lawn mower and just how horrible it was. And I don't really know how to do this. Yeah, okay. So anyway, the neighbor actually came over on his riding mower and mowed our lawn for us to be nice, because I expressed my suffering, my cluelessness, my femininity. I have a feeling this was kind of a man helping a woman type of situation. And so he came over and mowed our lawn for us, which was nice. And I have chronic fatigue syndrome, and it's not crippling and totally incapacitating, but it's bad enough that if I do something really energetic like mow the lawn with a push mower, I'll be dead exhausted for days. So I appreciated having him help mow the lawn after I had mowed like a little bit and had to stop after like feeling like I was gonna die. So that's it for now. Oh, here comes Dad back from his walk. Sammy and Dad.